long weekend this past weekend. Can you tell us about Saturday's game?
Saturday's game was, I don't know, maybe George put it as one for the ages, I guess. It was one of those games that you don't forget. Dylan Hayes' dad passed away earlier in the day. A lot of people have seen on the internet and Facebook, and he insisted on playing and scored every goal for our team, including the shootout winner. So I don't know. I've been played and coached for the past 35 years, and I've never seen anything like it. So it was like your paper wrote. It was pretty much a storybook.
How did the players react before the game and then during the game?
Well, before the game, when Dylan walked in the locker room, everybody was surprised because he really couldn't believe he was going to play. But we're kind of a family in that room, so when one hurts, everybody hurts, and everybody came up to him and gave him a hug. And then after the game was just, I mean, kids really just broke down. My son's known him since they were 5 years old, and obviously being friends with the Hayes family, Tim's my best friend. It was pretty emotional in the locker room, but more than anything, happy for Dylan. I mean, he wanted to honor his dad by playing, and I mean, I don't think he could have done any better than he did.
The crowd was pretty into it. I think even the Rock City fans, when he scored that first goal, were cheering him on also.
Yeah. Well, we made a point of it too to make sure that the league knew how classy Rock City was in that game Saturday, and we've had our battles this year for sure. We've had games with fights, and we've battled pretty hard, and we've gone through stretches where we don't like them very much and they don't like us. But they couldn't have been more classy after the game. I mean, kids, I mean, you could see them talking on face-offs, tapping them on the shin guards, and after the game, coming over congratulating them on the shootout winner. I mean, they were first class all the way.
And it was a pretty tight game the whole time. I had to leave after the second period and apologize for that, but I had a better offer.
Not mine.
Yeah. And again, I blew up my phone when I was out with my wife and her friend's surprise party, trying to refresh. What's going on? Did you think that they were going to be that into it after what happened? That they were up and down the ice, puck control for both teams, and they were definitely very into it.
They were very into it. Our guys, one of the things we talked about before the game is, we didn't want to use Dylan's dad or my friends passing as a rallying cry. We didn't think that was the right thing to do. All we asked for the guys was to play hard for them. Go out and give it everything you got tonight and see what happens. In Rock City, they gave us a whole lot of pushback, and they were up 2-1 until 47 seconds to go, and Dylan scored. So it was a good hockey game. It was intense. Obviously, a lot of emotions going on, but we asked our guys to support their teammate, and they did.
Now on to Sunday's game. It seemed that the team may have been a little more distracted on Sunday than they were Saturday night, and at the end of the day, it kind of showed on the scoreboard also.
It did. I think, not to make any excuses, but I think it was after the emotions were so high on Saturday night, I think it was tough to recapture a lot of that Sunday. We didn't play well. Syracuse did, and the scoreboard reflected that.
And I was in the locker room after the game, and there wasn't really much you said to the team afterwards, other than you went out, you did it, and we got to move on. Is there anything else you can say to them after a weekend like this?
No, I think like I said, I think they spent a whole lot of energy and emotion on Saturday. After everything that the whole team's gone through, especially Dylan this weekend, to go in there after yesterday's game and beat him up a little bit with some sort of speech that's not going to make him feel very good. I didn't think that was the right thing to do. It's one loss, and we had our chances, we couldn't bury them. So the biggest thing is just move on. We need to get one more win, and we lock up home ice for the first round. So not dwell on it, move on to the next game.
Another plus that came out of the weekend, we had an anthem singer here Saturday night for the game.
Yeah.
What did you guys think of that?
It was awesome. Really, I thought he was really good. I think the fans liked him, and so I sent him a note on Facebook to let him know how good he was. So it'd be nice to have him back.
I was standing on the Rock City bench when that was happening. A couple of players asked, why don't we get an anthem singer? So I guess there's a little bit of jealousy over having the anthem singers.
Yeah, there's some jealousy there. There's some jealousy with the number of fans we get. Obviously there's jealousy with the arena because not a lot of teams have a brand new arena. So like we talked about a few episodes ago, our guys are really fortunate, as are Dave, Steve, and I. The fans have been unbelievable, and you guys helped with the anthem guys, and so well, they should be jealous. It's a pretty cool atmosphere to play in.
Now you have a big weekend coming up, playing New Hampshire Fighting Spirit. 2 games, one on Friday, one on Sunday. They're the top of the rink out there in the East. What do you have to look forward to this weekend?
Well, they play tight. They don't give up a whole lot of goals. They don't score a ton either, but they play a pretty tight game. If you look at the box scores, a lot of their games are 1-goal games. So kind of like when we went to Jersey, they know how to win close ones. We're going to have to be patient, grind out a couple games, come out of there with 4 points.
I noticed during the showcase that I think they played Jersey Shore the opening night,
right,
and it was a fast game, and they were up and down the ice, both teams,
yep,
and they had impeccable puck control. They were on the puck, and they weren't giving it up.
Yeah, Rod does a really good job coaching that team. They're well coached. They skate really well. If I'm not mistaken, I think Rod's wife was actually the skating instructor for that team. She was a figure skater, if I'm not mistaken. So, but they can skate. I mean, it's going to be just the same as when we went to Jersey. It's going to be up and down hockey. It's going to be tight, and we're going to have to stay patient and grind it out.
Game. Giancarlo goalie, G-Money, hurt pretty bad. As he was coming off the ice, we had several fans in the stands that were concerned. Can you give us a quick update? What happened to G-Money, and is he okay?
He is okay. His dad sent me an update last night. So they went to the concussion doctor. He does have a concussion. Have to be symptom-free for 7 days, which means no headaches, no vomiting. So obviously today wasn't the first day he was symptom-free. He had to cancel an exam he was supposed to take. He was having trouble reading, couldn't focus. So he is going to be okay, but you know how concussions are, they heal at their own pace. So he's going to be out for at least 10 days, I would say, maybe 2 weeks.
Is there a possibility we'll see him in the series against Jersey Shore at the end of the season?
Yeah, he could be back for that, yeah. Hopefully he's back for that. We'll see.
Okay.
So,
thanks, Coach.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Your name and the position that you play?
Alex Bonfield, defense.
And why do you play defense?
My dad's played defense, grandpa, uncles, so family thing.
Family business. All right. Why do you play for the Express?
I've known Frank my whole life pretty much. He coached me from 7th grade on. He's coached me JV, travel, college. I played at UB with him.
All right. What do you think of the rink and Lockport and the whole experience playing here?
It's amazing. I've never really played in front of real fans before. It's always been parents and stuff. So it's nice to have people who actually come and support you.
And I think Lockport qualifies as real fans, considering nobody wants to referee here anymore. So what do you think of the end of the Super Bowl?
It's tough because I didn't want Seattle to repeat, but I didn't want New England to win. So I was thinking, maybe I'll just take Seattle repeating, but I guess that was blown.
Worst play call in the history of the Super Bowl?
I would say easily, yes.
During the showcase, night one, you had a fight. What happened? Because you're not much of a fighter, really, are you?
No, I'm not. So my whole team's been on my back because at one of the showcases, I apparently backed out of one. I don't think I did, but apparently I did. So then I said, I'll get redumps against the same team at our showcase. And I was going to fight this other player, but this one was just getting under my skin towards the end of the first period. And then I went out there and he said I was all talk. So figured I'd show him.
That the one that slashed you across the wrist?
Yeah, he slashed me on the shin. So he got the slashing penalty to begin with.
Right.
And then when I dropped my gloves, he tried to skate away, but I got a hold of him, I guess.
And you definitely showed him.
Yes.
That was a good fight.
Thank you.
All right, thanks.
Thanks.
All right, you name the position that you play.
Cole Brooks, defense.
And why do you play defense?
Because I just like seeing the play and making the best play I can from the back.
And why do you play for the Express? Oh, see? Don't listen.
It's just
Bonfield already did his, so don't worry.
yeah, really good program that we have in Buffalo. It's a good junior team.
Now, what do you think of the arena at Lockport, the whole experience?
I like it. It's the first time I ever experienced such an arena like this. It's the locker room, the fans, good atmosphere.
So what did you think when at the Sunday Showcase game when all the fans started screaming at the referee and practically throwing stuff at him?
I thought he deserved it. I mean, in my opinion, he made us lose, to be honest with you. All the penalties we got.
Okay, so all fine notifications can be sent to the arena for you, right? From the league?
Yeah.
Okay, good. All right, thanks a lot, kid. Your name and position that you play.
Gibson Stewart, and I play defense.
Why do you play defense? Why do you look like Christian? Forget it. Why do you play defense?
Well, ever since I was a kid, my dad put me out on defense to make sure I was the safe one back and make all the plays that nobody else really could back when we were young. So
it's a matter of survival.
yeah.
Yeah, okay. Why do you play for the Express?
Well, I heard it was a good organization. I've played in Jamestown all my life and thought I'd come out a bit farther and expand my horizons a bit. I heard they had some good coaches, and certainly they do.
Certainly they do. So what do you think of the arena, Lockport, everything?
It's great. It's brand new, obviously, and put a lot of time and work and effort into it, and it's starting to pay off.
Yesterday at the game, Super Bowl Sunday, and you have 200 fans. What do you feel about that?
That was great. It shows the commitment of the town and everybody around, and the loyalty of all the fans.
Thanks, Gibson. All right, your name and the position that you play.
Peter Guido, I play defense.
Yeah, why do you play defense?
I tried out and forward, didn't work out. So.
Why do you play for the Express?
Coaching, basically, great coaching. Knowing Dave since Bantam, so he knows what he's talking about.
What do you think of the arena, Lockport?
Fans are awesome, rink's amazing.
So
Awesome
if you couldn't play defense, what other position would you play? Besides forward that didn't work out.
Probably center.